I can truly understand when people say that, because a lot of people have to admit to themselves white people is less than 1,000 years old. White people haven't been on earth that long when they got created. See, during around the time when Jesus was on earth, there were no white people, and Jesus was here over 2,000 years ago. Over 2,000 years ago, white people didn't even exist. White people came about less than 1,000 years ago. Because remember, the letter J was only discovered 500 years ago. And remember, the white man came over to us. See, a lot of white people keep telling black people to go back to Africa. But what white people don't understand is that America, even though that's not the real name of this ancient country, America wasn't always called America. Black people owned, melanated people owned America. So white people came here, just like they keep calling us African Americans. We didn't come from Africa. Africa had their own melanated people, and America had their own melanated people. The white man came to America and saw us. We didn't come from Africa and we came to America and white people was already here. No, white people came to America and saw us. This is why black people, melanated people, taught the white man everything that they know. The white man didn't even know how to bathe himself. It was a black man that taught the white man how to bathe themselves. White people didn't even know nothing about music. It was the black man. So when I hear people saying this right here, it's pretty much right. Because in the beginning, there were no white people. There were no Chinese people. They were all melanated people. So I definitely agree with that. But what people have to understand today is that in these times that we're in today, the melanated man is still under the curse and is still under the brainwash of the God that is in the control of this dimension. This is why the melanated man and woman has to grow in who they are spiritually and have to grow into their higher self to know who they really are. Because the same gods that was controlling over 2,000 years ago is the same God that is controlling us now. This is why you got so many black people that's still asleep. Because the God of this dimension has never left. Because we are in a dimension, we are in the realm. Once black melanated people finally wake up to know that they are under a curse, know that they are under a false God, then they are going to stop killing their own. They are going to actually wake up and know. Because when they killed Jesus, it was Jesus' own people that killed him. And if you look at the world for what it is today, it is black people still killing blacks. And the reason why that is because we are programmed to do that. And the dimension and the realm that we are living in, it is cultured for black people to kill one another. But if you really think about it, black people kill their own because that's all they see. If you go into a white community, in a white area, in a white environment, you're going to see white people killing each other. They're going to be robbing each other because there's only white people there. But the thing about it is that when you see white people killing each other, they're not going to promote that on the television. They're not going to promote that. But when you see black people killing their own people in their own community and state, they are going to show that. And when they show that, they are promoting that. They promote that in our music. They promote that in our movies. They promote that everywhere because they want black people to stay under the curse of killing each other, of hating each other, of going against each other. But every time you see a white man or a white woman, they are always loving each other. They are always there for each other, or make it seem like that they are so cultured, when technically white people don't even have a culture, because they was taught everything that they know, and everything that they have to this day, they stole it. This is why a white man really don't have no culture. Everything that the white man learned when they came over here, we taught them. This is why I can't stand it when I hear white people keep telling us to go back to Africa. No, this is our land. America is our land. We built this. America is one of the oldest, the most ancient country that exists. Matter of fact, America is one of the oldest country out of all of these countries that exist on this planet. America is one of the oldest. And it was owned by melanated people. And the way America originally looked, it was beautiful. This is why when the white man came over here, they loved it. And they tried to make it into their own. This is why you see these things. And everything that the white man had, they stole it. So they are all over the earth, stealing everything that they have. I want y'all to wake up with an open mind. Let's just keep it real. When you think of white people, you don't really think of no culture. White people never really did invent anything. They never really did come up with anything. They never have. If you listen to white music, when you think of white people music, you think of country. And guess what? Country music came from a black man. It was a black man that originally made country music. So when you think of white people and white culture, they really don't have anything, because when they found us, they had nothing. They found us. Remember when the Anunnakis came here? They saw us. They saw the women. When the Anunnakis came on this planet, it was nothing but feminine energy on this planet. Everything on this planet was alive. There was no masculinity and nothing. Everything was... Look at the movie Avatar. Our tree of life is feminine. And everything that we go through in life is basically history rewinding itself. So when the white man came to America, they saw all these melanated people and they saw what we created. If you look up the white people and what they used to do, they didn't know nothing about toilets. You know why high heels was invented? Because white people didn't know how to clean themselves. They didn't know shit about how to take a bath. Look at white people. Look up white people and who they are and what they used to do. They didn't know nothing about cleaning themselves. They didn't know nothing. They didn't know nothing about farming. They didn't even know how to take care of themselves. And the thing about it is that we as black people, we won't educate ourselves to know who we are, to know where we came from and why we are here. We are here because we own this shit. Melanated people owns the entire earth. This earth belongs to melanated people. And the only way that we are going to learn that we are the true owners of this entire planet, we got to wake up to understand, even to this day, they still need our permission to do anything. Without the melanated people doing something or participating in something, shit won't get done. Like when we vote, you need the black vote. Even when they try to get us to stop voting, when you seen black people losing their lives just to vote. If you think about it, the people that they was voting for, they was trying to kill us off. And no matter how many times you try to kill the melanated man off, you cannot do it. Because we were made from the ground. We were made to be here. Because this is our shit. This is why when a white man hair is reeled down to his head and it just laying there, because his hair is immune to this density. This is why our shit is so nappy, because this earth is so dense in what it is now until it makes our hair nappy. But white people is immune to density. This is why their hair lay flat. Their hair lay flat. But black people hair, it gets nappy because this is not our true environment. They took our true environment away from us so we can be done to who we are and where we come from and why we here. This is why our hair gets so nappy. And they get that way because our hair is not immune to this environment. But you look at a white man hair, it's just silky as wool going all down because his hair is used to that density. It's used to that wetness. So who the fuck is really made from monkeys? No, I don't want to go there. That's a whole nother story.